What's up, Tim Sykes, Millionaire Mentor, here in quarantine in LA, in my home gym. Wanted to make the analogy that, if you want to get fit, you got to work out. If you want to get rich, you got to study. Today, I made about $4,000 on a perfect play, okay? Last night, I laid out my whole plan for this play in my Trading Challenge webinar. I give 2, 3, sometimes 4 live webinars per week to my challenge students. If you click below, you can apply for my challenge. It's not just me, but also my top students help me give live webinars. You must be prepared ahead of time for these perfect plays, okay? Too many people trade every single day or even every other day, and you're trading random stocks with random patterns, and you're wondering why you're not getting rich. And then some people say, oh, Tim Sykes and his top students, they're doing something illegal, they're doing something sketchy. We're just prepared. And that's what I want for you, okay? If you saw my challenge webinar from April 22nd, maybe we'll post it online so everyone can see, because it's all time-stamped. But I was specifically waiting for the DECN 50, maybe 60% drop. As it turned out, we got like I guess from the highs, we got like a 60% drop, but really it was like a 50% drop. And I nailed the bottom and I made $3,000 on that. I also bought a late day runner, but it was quick, okay? And I, exited DECN too early, even though I made $3,000, could have made $9,000, but I was trading a perfect play. And this is what I want for you, okay? I want you to learn what a perfect play looks like, because I'm dip buying morning panics, I'm buying multi-day breakouts, I'm shorting first red days. Those 3 patterns really have changed my life. And there's slight variations, but by and large, it's those 3 patterns. And too many people trade nonstop. This penny stock has a great technology. This is some amazing thing. And they're all BS. And sometimes you might make money on like a random pattern and you learn the wrong lesson. What I found is that there's a few really solid patterns, and if you weed out all the BS and only focus on the solid patterns, your odds of success go up dramatically. Let's be real, 90% of traders lose money, okay? I don't care what they're saying in chat rooms on social media. Too many academic studies have said 90% of traders lose. I know as owner of Profitly, where one by one traders who have been on the platform start deleting all their trades, they start leaving the platform because they don't want to be fully transparent, because it's tough. It's tough to show every trade, but I do it. And I made roughly $4,000 today. I'm now up over $90,000 in the first few months of 2020. I donated all to charity, so don't think like, oh, I'm using my chat room subscribers for trading profits. Like I know some chat rooms do. They buy it and they sell it within 3 seconds. What do you think is gonna happen? I actually take the time to write out alerts. And some of my best trades, I don't even have time to write an alert. Some of the best trades I just comment on, right? Like my Supernova alerts, I'm gonna post a link to Supernova alerts. I don't even trade. And I've had 4 50% plus winners in the past 4 weeks. And part of the reason why I don't trade them is because they move so fast. By the time I would even write up like a long detailed alert of like what position I took and like my goals and my risk, the stock already moves so fast. Supernova alerts is different from my other teachings, okay? So I want to be very clear with that. If you want to learn specifically risk management, what position size, when to enter, when to exit, that is what my trading challenge is all about. That's what the live webinars are all about. The Supernova alerts have no live webinars. They have no chat room. They're just picks that are based on the Supernova pattern. And I'll post a link to a free webinar. Even if you don't want the actual alerts, at least watch the webinar and learn about supernovas, because those happen pretty much once, twice, sometimes 3 times per week. Lately, they've been happening like a dozen times a week. This is part of the reason why I'm so exhausted right now. Everyone else is quarantined and they're home and they're bored. I'm just overwhelmed. I'm running around like a madman. JB's filming this. How crazy am I right now?
Crazy.
I mean, it has been a little insane with the number of stocks and how fast they're moving. So I want to give you different options. If you like those fast moving stocks and you want basically one play per week, that's what Supernova Alerts is. Again, click the link. I'm going to label it. I'm going to say this is for Supernova Alerts. And again, even if you don't want the alerts, the webinar is 100% free. Just watch it, learn about supernovas. I hate when these stocks are up 100, 200, 300% in the day and people are like, I've never seen anything like it. These are the plays that I focus on. I've been trading these for 20 plus years. The other link is for my trading challenge. This is where all my top students come from because we have learned to focus on perfect plays. And even with perfect plays, you might underestimate it today. Like I said, I made about a third of what I could have made on DECN. Even though I called it to a T in the webinar last night, even though I called it to a T leading up to the panic, I still, I have to work on my patience. You know, Tim Grattani has now made close to 11 million. He might even be over 11 million now today as we're filming this. He only updates at the end of the month. Last month he made 700 grand. This month I would guesstimate he's making, 500 grand, maybe even $1 million. That's how crazy the market has been lately. I don't know, we'll see in a few days. But he gives these plays more time. I do not. I'm very happy making 3 or 4 grand in a day. Actually, leave a comment below. Would you like to make 3 or 4 grand in a day? And I'm not saying that you're definitely gonna do that, especially in the beginning when you should be trading small, or maybe you're just practicing. We're trading the most volatile stocks. These are the craziest stocks in the entire market. Be scared. It's good to be scared. Don't feel like you have to make a lot of money right away. Tim Grattani might be closing in on 11 million or even over 11 million, but he did not trade at all his first 3 months. He made nothing his first 9 months. He was just studying every single day while working for State Farm Insurance. Pretty crazy, right? We are just average people, but we have learned to wait for good plays and specifically perfect plays. When there's a morning panic, that's one of my favorite plays. Tim Grattani was actually long DECN from earlier this week, and he had patience. I think he was up 75 or 100%. I bought it at 20 cents. I sold it at 23 cents earlier in the week. He said that he was still holding it when it was all the way up to 50 cents today. I think he might have gotten caught a little bit on the way down. He might have overstayed a little bit. Like I said, you don't have to be perfect, even though the plays offer really good opportunities. But if you focus on these plays with good opportunities, your odds up and increase dramatically. And that's what I want. So I want to teach you these perfect plays. Click the link below. Watch my free webinar all about supernovas. It's long, it's detailed. I give you example after example after example. If you don't want just picks, if you actually want to be more self-sufficient, then apply for my challenge. My team and I will mentor you. But get ready to study your butt off. I'm so sick of people where they're like, I just want hot picks. I don't want to study, okay? That's what Supernova is. I've created a newsletter specifically just to focus on the hottest plays. But if you truly want to learn where all my top millionaire students are coming from, then you join my challenge. You get to choose. It's pretty sweet. But I want to teach everything all around these high odds patterns. I don't want to just give random picks. I don't want to trade random stocks. This is part of the reason why I'm not on, CNBC anymore. Number one, I brought some models on one time. They didn't like that. I apparently offended a lot of the female audience. I'm sorry. I'm just an offensive guy. What can I say? But aside from that, they wanted like 15, 17 plays every time. And I'm like, there's not that many good plays. I focus on 1, maybe 2 plays per day. And that is how I think it should be, especially if you trade low price stocks. You should not have like 10 longs, 7 shorts. You're not a hedge fund, okay? You need to recognize, what's going on with your own account size. And you can use a small account to be more nimble. Big hedge funds, they don't care if you make 3 or 4 grand in a day. Would you be happy to make 3 or 4 grand in a day? Say yes or no in the comments below. I'm curious. Because for me, I've made millions, but it has been built on the backs of lots of small gains added up. And sometimes losses too. Sometimes I lose a few $100s. So I just want to be real with you because I want more successful students. You have 2 options. Supernova alerts, where you just learn or you just get the picks and you can learn from the free webinar, or my Millionaire Challenge, where you learn in depth. I'm going to overwhelm you with studying and historical guides galore. But at the same time, by the end of it, you're going to come away self-sufficient, which is what all my top students are doing. And that's what I'm most proud of. Not just about the money, it's the knowledge. I'm going to get working out because I actually do want to get fitter. And I hope that you study up because I want you to be financially fit.